Ren, do you believe? Let's get it.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
What is the sample? That bitch is some fuck. That's heat. What is the sample?
Do you believe?
And it's like, I like that because like that sounds like almost like maybe a little folky, right? And it's like when you infuse some eight hip hop drums. Do you believe it's just like a mixing of the world? Oh, but drop in the comments who's the sample.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe it's morning?
Sing that shit there.
I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, I hope you're in good health. I'm writing cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is pouring, but I don't mean outside, I mean a storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind. And I've been
Pressure, heat, on point. So one thing I was saying, I think people don't, some people didn't understand what I meant. When you go to the highs in those voice and those squeaks, sonically that's not pleasing. So like it's nails on a chalkboard to my voice, but he doesn't do that to my ears. He doesn't do that right there. He's
you're in good health. I'm writing cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is
I wake up in the morning and he's just melodizing it, giving it so it sounds good. It sounds good to your ears, and then leading off of that sample, the switch in your voices is dope because Ren doesn't have what somebody would like be the. When you think of like the cool voice, it's usually like that low, deep, maybe like nigga shit, like, you know what I mean? But Ren talks in the highs, and there's a little nasalness to his voice, but in confidence, in delivery and deliberateness, that can work for you. That can be a dope thing too. Lil Wayne, his shit is in a point where if you Young Thug, all these niggas, it's not. If you heard that just in a nigga's voice, you're gonna be like, he sounds weird, right? But in music, we're allowed the little like wiggle room to just be whatever the fuck you want to be.
in good health. I'm writing cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is pouring, but I don't mean outside, I mean a storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind. And I've been phoning my friends for advice to break the ice. How are you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm really trying to try and shine in this dark, dark life of mine. The film Life of Brian, I watched it 50 times because I'm always searching for the brighter side of life. And maybe one day those thoughts will pay off, but till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost. Ha.
Do you believe it's morning?
And strong rapping, you know. I always say when Ren has a topic he's rapping about and it's not like that rapper rap, that shit hit. Because what Ren is doing right there is, it's like pretty much just broke down like almost like a morning and putting on this fake front. But like, you know how you feel inside, just rain pouring, how you feel it. You feel, and it's just concise, like it's deliberate. Like I said before, it's just he's saying what he's saying, and because he's an artist, he's gonna paint that brush. If you give an artist, an actual artist, it was a real artist, he lives and breathes this artist, give him, and there's two of them, sorry, give them both palettes, and you tell them to draw a sunflower, there will be uniquenesses and differences in how they both draw literally the same exact thing. But it's hard. So this right here, when he's on topic, when it's him, he's still gonna make a way for it to sound Rennie. But this is like it's something, because I be looking at music like a little movie. So you gotta give me something. But not every movie has to be the same movie. I like Adam Sandler shit. I like some old school Steven Seagal shit too. Very different. I like The Matrix. I like Two Girls, One
For the brighter side of life, and maybe one day those thoughts will pay off. But till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
What does that mean, right? So I'm hearing it, and I wasn't hearing that alive. Does she say it on the first ones? But she says, do you believe it's morning? And she's like, so is it like based off of, self-deletion type vibes? But do you believe it's morning? Or is she saying like, can you believe you made it here? But that's the last thing on my mind. It's like, she's still not, because that would be somewhat of like an appreciative thought of what's going on. She's still in this dark place of like, but how are y'all to interpret it? Because, CASHAPP Brain be abstract with it. The GOAT. For now,
But that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, why am I unwell?
Oh, sorry, he was writing it is to Dear Future Self. He's talking to himself in the future. But when I said earlier that he was talking to somebody else.
Will I ever find a way to climb right out this hell? Will I ever find a way to leave my demons? Find the breath to keep me breathing, find the hope to keep believing, find a way out, huh? Cause something funny happens when you're always sick. When you wake up every day praying that they might be it. That you might turn a corner into life or into death. Cause you hate that state of limbo, cause you hate that state of stress.
Now that, like, if everything is just standalone, right? And I just take this piece of art, oh, nah, this is the best way you have topics. Because I've heard, I guess if I'm only compared to stuff, I can't say things like the best way, but this was a very, very good way to tackle that type of thing, because, like, it's sympathy. I can understand that. So you have to understand that, as you say in this song, and some people tend not to believe, that if I tell you people are liars, right? I'm telling the truth, but that doesn't mean I'm not a liar. Take a second to think about what I just said to you. So even though we're pointing out the evils, I don't know why you're coming from this, you can't get this out of your head. But to be fair, I will say this. I don't think that's ever a good idea. I don't like it. But I can understand in that situation where it feels as if living is just death. I understand if someone puts something to your head and says, like, for a whole week, he puts it to your head. At first, you're going to be doing what he tells you, but eventually you're going to be like, all right, just do it then, bro. I'm sick of this shit. I totally get that. And as a person who's going on these journeys, on these songs, I'm starting here with these thoughts, and hopefully progressively I get here with these thoughts, or you reaffirm the thoughts I started with. But, oh yeah, I feel you. I get it. I definitely get that. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying? This is a perfect song for Queso to have lost his voice too, because I feel like my little, like, it makes it sound like I'm dead ass serious. You remember this?
In the corner, into life or into...
I am serious, but it's just my shit hitting right now.
Up every day praying that they might be it. That you might turn a corner into life or into death. Cause you hate that state of limbo, cause you hate that state of stress. And many lessons I have learned being burned by the fires of depression as they scorch up my earth. I have learned that I'm stronger than I ever thought I was. Cause I'm still here and breathing, my heart's beating blood, but...
Oh my God, this is literally what I was asking for. Another thing is if I make a channel about basketball, more than likely I'm going to have a lot of people who like or deal with basketball in some type of way in their dealing every day, right? So if the theme of something draws people, because what the fuck else were you brought here for, you would know that there's a lot. I have a lot of subscribers that are nothing like me, But the amount of subscribers I have that are felons is very high. And that's not the only aspect of my personality, but I'm just saying. It's one that I'm not afraid to say that this shit happens, right? So when I talk about doing crimes in the past, I would at least hope that I'm saying this shit didn't turn out well. This might have been a momentary good thing, but the overarching what I'm saying is that we probably shouldn't do it. To go back would be stupid. Now the consequences are way worse. It's not a good idea. And you can save yourself from years of heartache and headache if you just aren't like me in those ways, right? Because I have the perspective. I've been in jail a lot. I've had to miss a lot of Christmases and Thanksgivings either being in jail or fucking on house arrest or like can't travel with the type shit, and you're not gonna hold your family back for going because you're a dumbass. So with perspective, that doesn't make me all knowing, but I know this fucking stove is hot. I just burnt my hand on it. Why would I tell you that there's anything but pain and this is a bad idea? So this is great. He's talking to his future self. Will I ever make it out of here? But even in this darkness, even in these, terrible situation I'm dealing with, there's still there's a beauty to it in the strength it has showed me. Because it didn't give me that strength. No. You always had it in you. But nigga, you kept pushing. You kept going. And 10 out of 10 for that. That's what I commend you. It's not what you're supposed to do. You overachieved. That's tough. Most people will never even deal with those circumstances to know what the fuck they're made of. And for me, who hasn't in this particular situation, I'm talking out of my ass to a certain extent because I don't know. I say I'd be right, tough guy, keep it going, nigga. I ain't. Oh, fucking y'all gonna have to take me up this whole kicking and screaming. But everybody got a breaking point. Everybody has a breaking point. So real shit. But I like how you're not just leaving us in these depravities, pulling us up because we all go through shit.
I'm stronger than I ever thought I was, cause I'm still here and breathing, my heart's beating blood, but I'm a paradox. I feel so alone, yet I isolate myself. It's no one's fault but my own. Heart is broken cause of the friends that I've had who have died. Heart is broken cause I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is broken cause we live on a planet that values money more than lives, and we're damaging that planet that we need to survive. My broken heart, it breaks every time I feel the brakes on my brain when it aches. Bringing the breezes back to faith, feeding my demons while they wait. Ask my angel.
And I will say, right, and this isn't cutting bail, this is truth. I also, in you putting that, and this isn't the first time he's talked about dealing with sickness though, but this is a heavy theme in what's going on. It's important in what's going in to explain the narrative and like the perspective of the narrator. But I totally get why you hate capitalism. I totally get it. Because the pharmaceutical industry is fucked. It's not the only one, but it's fucked and it's evil. And they're doing some... So if you've had to deal with this, insurance companies, you've been paying insurance your whole life, you finally get sick, and now these niggas bullshitting you. They never complained when they were taking your monthly payments, but now you, after years, if I would have just put the same money in a bank account, I could probably pay for at least like half of this shit, because you guys I still got to pay my deductible anyways. Shit's fucked up. You hop in an ambulance in America, you bet $500 minimum. It's fucked up, right? Makes sense. Because now I've always said, no, it's not perfect. But there is, because it awards redemption and I believe and change and all kinds of things, it helps these things. It could be a catalyst to these things, right? I see the good in it too. But that's not to say that we can never shine the light on the bad. And because I'm just thinking about it. But have you ever gotten into a car accident and it was your fault and you were trying to call your insurance and the way these niggas was talking to you, you'd be like, bro, I swear you niggas sent me a Christmas card last year. Like, what the fuck?
The brakes on my brain when it aches, bringing the breezes back to faith, feeding my demons while they wait. Ask my angels why forsake, have faith, take away this pain in my brain and bring the rain on my soul. Future self, could you pull me out this hole?
And there's a poetic symbolism of rain, and they say when somebody dies, the angels cry, and that's what rains, to wash away their soul. And so I'm putting that part together in my head, and I'm adding points to how much I like it, because it's like, oh, It's like, let that rain. It's tranquil. It's a waterfall. It's soothing, cleansing. It symbolizes something. So in just saying the word rain, you've said 40,000 different things. You know what I mean?
Rain on my soul, future self, could you pull me out this hole?
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
You know how y'all might never see Kanye West in the studio, and there's a way this nigga be to the song. I be feeling him in this song. It's like, I'm not even really on the bass. It's just like the second head nod is on the bass. But it's just, and it's last thing, I'm actually bopping to how my soul feels. This is it don't need the song. It's just what she's saying. It's triumphant in a weird way, but there's like a harsh, somber reality to it. It's just the sample, 10 out of fucking 10. Oops.
But that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe?
Oh, I'm on the hat and the. Okay. I was like, what the fuck am I nodding to? I didn't know, bro. It was just my fucking soul.
It's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Oh, hold me down out here.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Nigga, who is that? Chinchilla? Who the fuck on that right now? That gotta be Child. You know Chinchilla get in there, hit them notes on you. On dead lows. What? Nigga, what? That's gotta be Chinchilla, boy. That's the last thing on my mind. Nigga, I want to react to another song with this kind of energy theme. Not even theme, just this kind of energy. And this kind of like, this is good. I actually think that song, it's good for the world. Because it's every day by day, every move I make, every step I take, every ice I pay, I'll be missing you. Yeah, it's about his friend dying, but I think it's good for the world because that song comes on funerals and you feel less alone in this shit. And like, it's like, okay, all right. And like, in this moment, I could be sort of like Puffy. Today, that's a whole different context, but like, because he crashed on the motorcycle, but he survived, and it's like sometimes sadness can make you feel like you're really close to death. But you just keep fighting, keep pressing. I like that. That's good for us. I never said don't shine the light, nigga. We make music about the trenches. Don't shine the light on. Don't not shine the light on what's going on. It's just, if you're talking about what's going on, know you're probably talking to people that it's going on to, and what you say affects them. Point blank, period. I'm not going to get on here and tell little kids smoke cigarettes. It's just not a good idea, right? Certified vibe check. Comes another reaction by me right here. Big music video by me right there. Bow. Click on it. Show me some love. Watch this video as long. You didn't hit that thumbs up button. You're a hoe, and your grandma's probably a hoe. So to avoid both of y'all being hoes, just hit that thumbs up button. And hit that subscribe button too, because if you don't subscribe, your uncle's at least a trick. Come on. KBD family. Love y'all. Salutes. I am gone.